He's got some pretty good hands for a big man.
He does. Unexpected player and an unexpected play. I could not believe what he witnessed. I mean, you break down the actual move itself, forehand to backhand, under the bar, it's a great move. But really, it's the presence of mind to move the puck and jump. And he recognized, I talked to him on the plane, seeing Joe Thornton. Joe Thornton's getting up there in age. He can't keep up as well as he used to. Robert, saw that, made the pass, jumped past him, and he got a little bit of space just enough, made an incredible move. And, Robert is, without a doubt, maybe the best celebrations in the National
Pretty
Hockey
energetic,
League.
huh?
Nobody is more excited about a goal than Robert. I was happy to see it.
Does it matter what team you're playing on, though, and what level you're playing on? When a player like that scores a goal, that's the ultimate team player.
Yeah.
Everybody's excited for it. Doesn't matter. We can go through the 4 teams that are here right now.
You're right. Everyone is just so pumped about it. And then Joel Edmondson with 2 assists,
just gives you
some
so
unexpected
much
heroes. Oscar Sundqvist with a goal. As far as the depth, you needed to have a game like this every now and then. About 1 or 2 games a series, you got to have depth just come through, and some unexpected players did some terrific jobs the other night.
Maybe unexpectedly, Mike Van Ryan, who runs the D and is doing a great job in his first year as an assistant coach here with the Blues. I mean, he pulled something out of the hat. He found something in the last game that was maybe a little bit stale, the defensive pairings, and he made a switch that was incredibly impactful.
Yeah.
Now we're watching the morning skate. I'm not surprised whatsoever. He's going back to the structure that he had before with Edmondson and Pietrangelo, with Bouwmeester and Parayko, home ice, the matchups. You can get that matchup you want, and then Dunn and Robert Bortuzzo. But one thing is if they're behind in the game or need a little spark, he won't be afraid to go back to switching those pairings up again.
Well, in-game adjustments. And, this is, and Darren, as you know, I mean, coaches have a lot going on that bench. I mean, it's a game 2 of a Western Conference final. You're dealing with the referees. You're dealing with the personnel. You're watching the clock. There's so much going on. For a coach to have the presence of mind to make an adjustment like that, like Mike did, I thought it really added some really fine balance to the defensive core. I thought you dropped Dunn down an offensive guy with Bortuzzo, and then you put more of a defensive guy up there with Pietrangelo. Again, I think it's just the defensive, offensive kind of balance that Mike Van Ryn went to, and it paid off dividends. We saw it happen in Winnipeg, a good adjustment on the offense, in Dallas as well, and so far it's been working here.
So one other update here on the line combinations, everything the same. What may be buzzing around on social media would be that there's Robert Thomas not on the ice with Maroon, Bozak, so Robbie Fabry was in there taking that slot. We have no update to give you whatsoever, other than the fact that Robbie Fabry's ready to go if needed, but because he got slotted right into there, it could just be a maintenance day for Robert Thomas, who has played so well.
It could be. You're coming in speed. You're going to lose speed, but get speed with Robbie Fabry coming in there. But, Robert Thomas, it could be a situation, too, where you're just going to give the morning off. This young 19-year-old boy has not seen this much hockey and this much intense hockey in his whole life. So it's going to be something to keep an eye on. One other thing that hasn't changed here tonight, Jordan Binnington. I don't know about you, Darren. I thought, a bit of an adjustment game in Game 1. I'm not going to call it a bad game by any means. There were some backdoor plays, some great goals by their top-end guys.
Some odd goals, too.
Some very odd goals off some skates, weird bounces.
Some poorly played 2-on-1 situations as well.
Kind of didn't bail them out.
The defenseman took full responsibility for, and so did the forwards for not coming back.
But great game, too, I thought.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Good response.
I mean, look at right now. Look what happened in last night's game. Tuukka Rask stands on his head, has 20 shots in the first period. I mean, there's going to be a game that Martin Jones is going to have to stop 20 shots in the first period, or Jordan Binnington's going to have to do the same thing. That's what it's all about. You have to mask some of the mistakes that get made and some of the great plays that get made as well around there. The defensemen scoring goals, they're back on fire, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Goals in 6 of the last 8. During the regular season, they trailed only Carolina in goals by defensemen. The Blues had 46. I think they had 48. So that's nice to see that they're getting offense from the defensemen again.
It's a great trend. Winnipeg, there wasn't any goals from the defensemen. It wasn't really something that was too much concerning because you win the series in 6 games. But I think as Dallas series started progressing, winning that one in 7, we started seeing the defensemen kind of start coming back to life on the offensive side of things. And then I think you look at the last game there again, and Pietrangelo jumping up in the rush, and he's tied right now for, as far as the Blues history, the most points by a defenseman in the playoffs. So right now, Pietrangelo's been jumping up in the rush. Colton Parayko's been throwing the puck in that. Jay Bouwmeester, he's finding the puck in the offensive zone like no other defenseman right now. So those kind of opportunities are starting to come, and you're really starting to see some good creativity from the defenseman on the back end, because Dallas took away lanes very well. San Jose Sharks taking lanes very well. Looking for sticks, looking for bounces. They're kind of doing the old Brent Burns and Erik Karlsson kind of tricks, and it's really been working to their advantage. The goals from the defensemen have been huge.
A lot of questions about the power play, and this time of year, it's a penalty kill can be real good, a goalie can be real good, or the power play could just not be working. For the Blues right now, right behind us is the 2 power play units. So every day they work on it, and they're working on it again. here, a little bit of a change in the last one with Parayko jumped up there in the 1 unit. So we'll see if the power play can get going. Sometimes it just takes a shot off of an ankle, a rear end, a juicy rebound, a jam play, something like that to get confidence going on that side of it as well. So I'm not going to dive too much into the power play because we're not really running the power play.
And I wasn't a power play guy.
And you're not a power play guy. I gave up a lot of power play goals.
Yeah, I will say one thing that San Jose Sharks is, again, they're penalty killer just like Dallas Stars. They pressure so fast. They go so hard.
Their forwards are just in sync. They are spot on, as they say.
Yes.
In that toilet bowl structure that they use with the two forwards.
You go, I go. You're working together. They're reading off each other. And sometimes when the Blues get the puck and they have time and space, you don't think you have that much time and space because they're always constantly on you.
They
so
are.
That's when some pucks are kind of getting muffed all over the place. So it's a situation where once one goes in, they're going to start finding their confidence.
Well, I'm looking forward to this one here tonight. It's going to be a fantastic game. What time's the game at here, everybody? 7 o'clock game?
7
o'clock local time right here. We've had so many time zones. What do we got for the rally towels here tonight, there, big guy?
I helped set them up.
What do we got? Oh, did you? Oh,
I did one.
You put one on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All hands on deck.
All hands on deck. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds great. All hands on deck. That was you in the broadcast booth in Game 7 in double overtime.
That's right.
Anyway, we're looking forward to the game at 6:30. Pregame show on KMOX.
That's right.
I'm looking around. Huh? Y98?
Y98 FM.
Atta girl. That's what we're talking about right there. See, that's the information we're getting right here at 6:30. And, of course, Curbs and Joey have the call on Y98, big fella.
Big boy.
24 Hours of Gloria was played right there. That was something else.
I love that song. That might be a little much.
The way you sing? Yeah, it might be very much. And, of course, don't forget the game's 8 o'clock. It's on NBC Sports Network here. Following the game, JK will be there. The Fox Sports Midwest group will be there. Switch the television right over right away. Listen to the boys. Get it figured out. It's going to be rocking here today and tonight all day long. So enjoy your day. It is Game 3. It's always a big game.
It's a huge game.
For Joe Vitale,
as they say.
I'm Darren Robert Pang. Don't use the word pivotal all day long. Have a great day.